He's Nick. I'm Matt. We're Insuphishient.
Good morning, Matthew.
Good morning.
Thursday, February 6th, 2025. Today, we're going to review. And by review, I mean talk about Live Phish Volume 12.
Ooh, Tuesday, 8/13/96, Deer Creek Music Center, Knoxville, Indiana.
I say this with all sincerity. This literally may be the best Phish show ever played, period.
It's outstanding, and it's one of the reasons why I'm always going to bat for 96.
Dude, you love 96. I know you do. I love a Mike song where Paige says, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to destroy your soul with the organ, which is one of the reasons why I'm so pissed the organ has been relegated to some strange position in Paige's setup, and I need to know why he did it.
Well, when he comes on, we can ask him.
Yes.
This almost got a 4.6 rating.
Is that high?
It's pretty high.
Who's doing the rating?
People that review the show, dude. These are Phish fans.
So I can review the show.
Absolutely. And you can rate it.
That sounds
Wait,
horrible.
you've never been to the net?
I've been there. I don't know how to do anything on there. Also, they have this thing called Jam Chart. What the fuck is that?
Enjoy it.
Okay, you ready?
Listen, sound check, talk, waste, spooky into jam.
Is that like Sookie Sookie?
Suka.
Sookie is her name.
That fucking mug. It's past pumpkin season.
Dude, I like it because it's large.
It is large.
Yeah.
Large Marge.
Tell her Large Marge sent you.
Set 1 opened up with a divided sky.
One of the few places where divided sky is acceptable.
It's
For
always
me.
acceptable.
For me.
But to open up with a divided sky, I feel like you're in for like a really,
You're
really good show. Yeah. Buckle up, fucks.
Buckle up, fuckhead.
Yeah. Fucking losers.
Oh, shit. Jesus.
What do we got next? Come on. I'm not the only one saying
Tube, 831.96.
Jesus, Tube. And a stellar Tube. I do like the way they do Tube now. It is a bit different.
Yep.
But back in 96, it had some edge to it. No edge anymore. I like the edgy Tubes.
Right.
Tila.
Jewel of Wilson's Foul Domain.
That is, right there. That 3 sections, Divided Sky, Tube, and Tila. That's like almost like they know what they were doing.
Like they had a plan.
Yeah.
And the plan was to fuck your face.
Into Maze.
Amazing Maze. High energy. Crazy.
You cut out.
Oh,
there
sorry.
we go. That was weird.
Yeah.
Don't hit the mute button next time.
I had to.
What did you say?
I had to talk to the sound guy. Tell him to turn Matt up.
Way up.
I want to know. I think it's rudimentary and you could probably figure it out relatively easily. But when Phish is talking to the sound guy, they're like, they got this
but
like...
what's like this? You ever seen Trey do that?
Yeah, he looks over at Fishman and he's like...
he's like... And Fishman's just like...
Yeah, he's a bop.
He's got...
Bop.
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 Maze. So Divided Sky, Tube, Tila, and Maze.
Oh, so good.
Fast enough for you.
It's a slow song. I think that's the irony.
It is.
Yeah.
I love this
It
song.
isn't really fast enough for you. I think he's sticking it to somebody like Cooter or who knows, like a sound guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, man, I hate when you play the slow jams. I want you to just rip it on guitar. And he's like, oh, I guess this isn't fast enough for you.
But let's just think about like just the way that this show is flowing. The flow is so good. And like that's what we were missing in Mexico, like good flow.
Nah, I just think you didn't like the songs. And I don't blame you.
It wasn't a good flow.
Let me tell you something. You and I have done like literally 150 shows.
No,
I think
500.
Well, no, we're doing 500. But we didn't start the 500 countdown until our 3.0
It's true.
era. So if you combine 1 and 2.0 and this one, we've done a lot of shows. Relatively positive, sunny, like we're looking to the positive sides. And then
sure.
I think it's okay. And this is like a shout out to some people that got a little angry with us in our comment section. It's okay that we didn't like everything Phish does. I don't think Phish likes everything they do.
They don't.
Right.
They don't. And what irks me the most, like someone said this morning on a comment, that it's one of our Mexico coaches, like every song that was played was awesome live. I said, yeah, okay. I used to think so too. But like, you know what? You got to step back and be like, I don't know shit. Because not every show is good.
Well, no, but we didn't say that. Individually, each song was played.
I said everything was played well.
No flubs.
Nope. Song choice was just questionable.
It was just not for.
And night 2 was a fucking snooze.
It was a little boring.
It was a lot boring.
It was a lot.
Here's boring. The thing: is like the consensus that I gathered from those shows that everybody knows. Number one, most people don't even want to go, so they don't consider them shows that they want to attend, and they know it's going to be a snooze because the whole band is on vacation.
They're on vacation.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Old Home Place.
Yeah.
A nice song. A nice pairing.
It is
with Fast Enough For You.
Great song.
Yeah. Punch You in the Eye. I mean, what a great way to come out of Old Home Place with a Punch You in the Eye. Trey teased the entrance of gladiators at the end of Punch You in the Eye. Just an FYI.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I got to hear it back.
That's insane. I love it.
And then a blazing llama to come out of Punch You in the Eye.
You knew that was coming.
I'm already like addicted to this first set.
It's all Page. It's all Page. He's the driving force, and Trey's getting pissed and a little jealous. And he's like, you know what? Page, you're fucking too amazing, and it's 96, and I'm the front man of this band, not you. So he picks a couple of songs where he thinks he's going to outshine Page, and it just doesn't happen. Page is like, he's Hulk Page.
What about, and then they go to Glide, a little bit of hijinks, because I think Glide is sort of a hijinks.
No,
song.
Trey is reeling from the embarrassment of Page being so good.
Ending with your favorite song, Slave to the Traffic Light.
If you put a lie detector on me, I'm not sure that I would pick another song over a Slave.
I could see that. Yeah. 15-minute break.
It's like 15 and a half.
Set 2. Well, yeah, they had to do a couple of drugs before they got back on.
I feel like maybe they did. Makes me sad.
AC/DC.
But at least in 96, I think the whole band was expanding their mind.
They were.
Not just Trey.
AC/DC bag to open up second set. I mean, AC/DC bag to open up set 1 or set 2. I'm down with.
No, set 2 means you're fucked. Like if you're on some mind altering medication, leave. Go to the car.
It's gonna be bad for you.
This is not gonna end well.
You're gonna be licking the floor.
Oh my
all
God.
Stuff. You'll be Lot Boy Yorgi taking his shirt off, drenched in sweat. God.
Don't do the dance.
The Lizards.
By the way, they've stopped playing this song.
Yeah, they don't play it.
And that makes me really sad. And I want to know why. Is it because it's boring? Maybe. But does it make me happy?
They played it this year.
One time.
And the only reason
last year.
They didn't even play it. It was just the quote.
Well, technically, they didn't play it this year. They played it once in 2024.
They
twice
haven't.
In 23. 4 times in 22. So, like, it's just coming down. You've heard your last one. They'll never play it again.
Yeah, it's a lot of teases though.
What do you mean a lot of lizard teases?
Yeah, a ton.
I don't know if that's a thing.
At least 15.
Okay, next.
Mike's song. Bring it home, baby.
You have to open the windows if you're driving in your car at some point during this Mike song, because you can't. You're having a panic attack.
It's that good. It really is. It's just layers on layers of.
It's Paige assaulting you, and then Trey is assaulting you, and then Fishman's assaulting you, and Mike is just Mike.
But are they sexually assaulting us?
No. like your brain. Yes, they're fucking your mind.
Talk about the coolest Mike song, Mike's Groove ever. Life Boy?
Dude. And you need this Life Boy because you're like, thank God it's a Life Boy.
I love that.
It's a long song. It's quiet. It's slow. Like it's regaining perfect. Yourself. As a sober individual, this song will this second set will possibly send you to the ER.
Wickapog. Blazing. This is how I want my Wickapogs, man.
Dude, this is a hot Wickapog. By the way, I still don't understand why you didn't like the Wickapog from Mexico, because it's an awful lot like the Wickapog from Slip Stitch Pass.
It's nothing like it.
Very similar to me.
No, you're fucking crazy. That's blasphemy.
Walked on down the hall.
Blasphemy. I mean, number one, they played the Wickapog so slow it almost stopped.
It did stop, actually.
Like, it was so slow it almost sounded like it was going backwards.
At one point, Paige stood up and he started pulling the chain to start the fucking lawnmower again. Yeah, that wasn't a great... No. You know what? So what we just said, where every song was played well, that's not true. That Wickapog was not played well.
Stop with the slow Wickapog. Someone had the cojones to say, love a good slow Wickapog. What does that even mean?
Good slow Wickapog.
No.
Slip Stitch Pass is a slow Wickapog.
Nope. That song blazes through your pants, man. Right out of the back of your fucking head. That whole album
was slow.
No. Awesome. The best.
Throughout
one of the best
the night.
Oh, I love that. So anyways.
No direct light.
Over the Rainbow.
I don't know. Yes.
Performed solo by Paige on the theremin.
I'm not sure I would give credit to this song and or that. I think it was just Paige sticking it to Trey.
No, he played Somewhere Over the Rainbow, dude. Listen to the fucking thing.
No, I've heard it 1,000 times. He didn't really play the song. He did a little bit of the melody.
It's tough to play the theremin. I don't know if you've ever tried. It's difficult.
I can't. I've tried.
You could try.
I think Paige got rid of this. I haven't seen that on stage in a while.
What?
His theremin.
Oh, it's been a long time.
No, he had it within the last 5 years.
Did he?
Yeah. It is gone.
Over it. Waste.
Yes.
And it was performed acoustic on the mini stage. I love this. I love that they did like a little mini set within the second set.
I've got
acoustic.
They're like, everybody, over here.
Shh, come on over here.
Mini stage.
So good.
Dude, never miss a Noblesville, Indiana show. Period.
I know. I feel like you're never going to miss out.
Dude, you don't think that they could play a show this good, and yet almost every year, Deer Creek is one of the hottest shows, period.
This past year, it was on fire.
Yeah. 95 was on fire.
95 was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Train song.
And then you thought I had a chance.
Love this song. Especially acoustic.
To review the song before it was sung. But this is an example of why Oblivion album producing isn't the way I want, because you're not going to get a Train song like this from that album.
One of Gordon's best?
Yeah.
I think so. I wish they played it more.
That and Minkin.
Minkin. Fucking stellar. Strange design. We talked about this the other day. I mean, we need more strange designs in our life.
I used to feel that way.
Dude, you literally said this 3 shows ago. So how did you used to feel about something 3 days ago?
Because I've heard it twice since then. And if I hear it today, I'm going to be like, another strange design. It's great. What's interesting about Paige's songwriting and why I think it's maybe hard for him is it's very autobiographical.
Yes.
And I think that's just a really different take than the way the other 3 people write their songs.
I mean, I don't even know how... we know how Trey writes his songs. He goes to a beach with another man, and he spends a fucking week there.
He's like, hey, Tom, man, let's go down to Barbados.
Like, if I didn't know any better, if I was his wife and be like, what are you doing?
Nah, I think that's taking it too far.
On the
no,
beach?
It's his buddy from back in the day. It's his safety blanket.
And
as a matter of fact, when I don't see Marshall on the lyrics, I look at the lyrics differently because it's just Trey kind of opening up about him a little bit.
That's right. Yep. Sweet Adeline.
Are you done with acapella Phish?
I could take it or leave it. I
mean, this song is almost a decade now since we've last heard it live. And I like Grind.
Grind's good. Ending with a otherworldly David Bowie.
I can't believe that after that Mike song, this is the highlight of the set. This is why...
if I went to this show... Anybody who went to the show, please comment. Let us know, because I want to know the vibe, man.
For me personally, Slave to the Traffic Light versus David Bowie. If you gave
this
me
or that,
no, not doing it.
Yeah, this or that.
Dude, I am not jinxing.
I don't give a shit.
I'm not jinxing it. David Bowie.
You've done this to me,
David Bowie. I'm not leaving a Bowie behind. It doesn't mean that Slave isn't my favorite song. Dude, I can't. We've talked about it on the show. He might be banned. Until I forget that he hates David Bowie, and then he can come back.
And then you watch him do the dance, and you're like, no, you're banned again.
Yeah.
You're banned all over again.
Still, wait. It's like he's diving. Yeah.
Encore, Sleeping Monkey.
Best encore.
It is the best encore. And Rocky Top.
Yeah. That's
also
a great combo.
encore. Yeah, that's a 1-2 fucking punch.
Loving Cup instead of Rocky Top.
Yes.
Maybe would have been a little better.
Yes.
Let's go back.
I do like the combination though.
I would have taken a Frankenstein.
Nope.
I would have taken one.
Nope.
I know you don't like it. What about a Peaches? Wrong placement?
Peaches needs to be a set one opener.
No.
Or a mid-set one. Yeah. Set one. I want a Peaches in my first set. With a punch you in the eye on the back end.
I want a Frankenstein opener. And here's the good news. For tomorrow's show, we're going to do Live Phish Volume 13, which has a Frankenstein opener.
Also, I feel like you would do a fucking number line opener.
Oh, I would totally do a number line opener. What? It's like, duh. I will take number line anytime they play.
Ugh.
Dude,
you can have it.
It's 6 minutes. It's, it's funky, it's groovy, it slaps, and then it's over. There's no possibility you're going to end up with like a 40-minute number line.
Awful.
Soul Planet.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy that song has been put away.
That 40-minute Soul Planet,
I think, angered people so much.
I think so, too. However, that 30-minute Ruby Waves, I don't think anybody was angry about that.
People love the Ruby Waves, man.
I do.
I hate the song. It's a good vehicle, though. I can't say I'll get through the song. The song's quick. I'll get through the song just to get to the vehicle.
I feel like that about Kill Devil Falls.
Definitely.
Right? The view is gorgeous. But it takes forever to get there. That is a hike.
Yeah. You're putting in fucking steps.
You're bringing a sandwich, a juice box. You got to take 5-minute breaks every now and again.
Yeah, you're getting your steps in with that song. That song takes so long.
But when you're at the top, it's nice. Dude, that's a great way to look at it.
But when it's a Reba, you're excited to go through Reba. You're
that's
excited
part of
for the
journey.
walk. Right.
Yeah.
However, I'm not always excited to go through the Harry Hood journey.
Which surprises me because I would have put Harry Hood as your favorite song.
It's one of my favorite songs, but I could do without some of the set sections. I want to get to the jam. As quickly as possible.
What do you think your February 5th favorite Phish song is right now? I have two in my head that I think you're going to say. I think it's going to surprise our listeners.
You guess.
Monsters or Life-Saving Gun?
Monsters is on there.
Yeah.
Monsters is on there. And what's going through your mind?
See, I didn't see that coming.
Yep. Monsters is an epic rock song, and it just brings it, man. I love that song.
Did Phish blow it by not giving us a disco version of What's Going Through Your Mind, or did they come out and say, hey, that was only a one-time thing, you're never getting it again?
That's right. It's a one-time thing. This is how it goes from now on. But here's the thing, I'm excited. I know it is a bummer, but I am excited to see what that song brings for jams, because I think with the chord progression that it has, we could get some really cool stuff.
No, I still love it. It is an up and coming, rising star.
We're never hearing that again.
That is really depressing.
I know.
Unless they do it in a Wolfman's.
That'd be cool if they can figure out how to live perform in a jam vehicle setting that type of jamming.
Yeah.
Then we're moving to a different type of Phish. Now people will be like, well, it's Disco Biscuits. It isn't fucking Disco Biscuits. Because if it was, no one would like it.
Dude, I hate the Disco Biscuits. And I hate Mo, by the way. I tried to get
Mo's gone.
I tried to get into both of those bands over the years. And on one of my music devices, every now and again it will play one of those songs, and I'm just like, oh God.
Yeah. It's bad. And then String Cheese comes on after it. You're like, ugh.
No, I've never heard one String Cheese. I thought that was a Guns N' Roses album.
Oh, that String Cheese Incident.
Yeah. I figured that they were a Guns N' Roses cover band.
Oh my God, they are not.
Because why would they name themselves after a Guns N' Roses album?
And they're nothing like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but I've seen them one time, and
we're Appetite for Destruction, and it's like a Cuban rock band.
They were so loud that I had to go and get earplugs because it was so loud and abrasive to the ears. And I saw them at the Orpheum. And the jams just sucked, man. Like, they just didn't go anywhere. They weren't interesting. They just kept the same fucking flow. It was very boring. And then the lead guitarist basically plays on a mini tiny Languedoc that's like this big. I'm not even joking with you. It's tiny.
Is he just huge?
No, he's a tiny little Asian guy. I mean, but he could play a normal guitar. He just chooses to play a tiny little Asian guitar.
I've never seen an Asian dude rock hard.
Ew. Oh, God.
He's Matt. I'm Nick. This was Insuphishient.
Gross.